Yeah.
I mean, we can hear
Yeah.
this close. It's
Yeah.
the web stream that's the issue. It's very off-putting to see people doing pantomime.
Right.
Thank you, Susan. Sure.
I'm glad Marty's here.
They both working?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
And then there's those two as a back.
okay,
Well, we usually use those for the candles.
yeah. Put one on.
I think so. What about,
These work as well.
Okay.
I have a request.
Yeah.
Another request. No, no.
Oh, okay. Okay,
You've done this before,
yeah,
but
okay.
don't do this when you got the mic right here,
Oh, it's not,
because your
yeah.
voice goes in and out.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, if you really feel the need to move your head around to pick it up and hold it.
okay,
'Cause
okay,
Otherwise it fades in and out.
okay, okay.
That's the
I-
one common mistake.
Yeah. Deb, I think is going to do most of the service. Wasn't really planning on coming, but I'm
Your
here.
mom?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Marty.
You've had a lot of travails.
Yeah.
Was this a long time coming?
She's had dementia for 10 years, but she broke her leg, and from there on it went downhill. She fell and broke her leg, and then she had surgery, and you don't do surgery in general anesthesia with a dementia person. They never recover, and she never could get out of bed in order to get rehab, and she kept getting out of bed to go pee because she had to do that, and she didn't want to wear diapers. Oh, I don't know. I don't hear anything.
Where's the dog?
So, yeah, Betsy's got him. And so, I mean, it was ugly. It was really, really ugly having dementia, and then, having a long bed, like talking to me about it. It was really, really ugly, and I'm so happy she's passed. And she had not opened her eyes for about 4 or 5 days, and the priest came and for the 34th time to give holy whatever they call it, and he started the prayers, and she opened her eyes for the first time and looked around and closed them, and when he finished, they were all standing around the bed, I guess, and somebody looked down and noticed Mom stopped breathing.
Oh,
And that was it.
whoa.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, she was just waiting, I guess. Mom was not religious. My dad was. My dad was super religious. And I sort of thought that she just always went along with it. And she really stayed in the background for my dad as far as religion goes. He was a deacon in the Catholic Church. He was really a bigwig. And, but she, there's Maltese animals on here. That's why the foster mom made this for me.
Do you guys need books?
I'm not, Deb is leaving.
Yeah,
Oh,
Deb is
Deb is
leaving with
leaving.
me. Here she is.
You're just
She's just helping.
helping out? Or?
Well, I invited all these people to do some of
okay.
the,
Okay, so you're coordinating.
yeah.
And she's really great.
You need a book? Or are you
I've
just
got,
reading and singing?
I've got one.
Maybe I just...
I got one.
Well, you're on tonight. By the way, the live stream's on right now.
Oh, good.
And your mic is on. So you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
I have a suggestion. Okay. One change. Let's start with Hinamoto before we do. I don't want to do call and response one.
Okay.
No, call and response. Hine. Yes. Hine. Mato. Uma. Nahai. Shabbat. Achim. Now together. Gam. Hine mato. Uma.
I've never heard this.
We do, I think it may have been
just go right along with you.
Right.
I can do that.
Yeah.
So, Betsy has to go, I'm gonna take it back.
Betsy. Oh, has your dog. Oh, okay. I got confused. I heard you say Betsy has a dog, and I didn't know if. Is this on? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure while I'm.
Mine's been turned off because I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, that's my.
And here's my last.
Yeah. Okay.
You're reading the words? You're reading them?
The Hey, folks. Shabbat Shalom. Can you hear me? You can't hear me over the mic? Can you hear me talking? No?
Can you hear her?
Can you hear me? All right, I'll. No, I'll move it. How about that? Can you hear me now over the? Okay. All right. Yeah.
Do you read the names for yard site?
Yes. Do you
Do you
want?
pronounce my dad's last name correctly? Because it often gets
And what is it?
Avron, not
Avron.
Not Arvin, because some
Yeah,
people-
they mix up. Yeah.
Right, so that's
I am
all.
glad you told me.
Yeah.
Most of the time when people read my dad's, they read it wrong.
Is it Shield?
It's child.
Child.
Yeah.
Got it wrong.
Right.
Thank you.
Martha.
That just a little bit more, that would be good for us.
Okay, that's why I was asking. I don't.
Easier if I moved closer, but Steve likes to sit in the back.
I guess that has
As
to.
much as you can, and if everybody's quiet.
I think we have to do it in the back. Let's see.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. One. Martha, I don't know how to make it louder. I will talk louder. Is this okay? You can't hear me. All right, folks, Shabbat Shalom. Let's get this on the road, folks. Oops, I lost Laura. Where do you want to sit? Over here? Okay. For you, Marilyn, anything. Oh, she's back there. Stop. No, you went too far. Stop. That's good. Yep.
Try to turn and both side of my band. Just judge it right. And
Yes.
literally from tip to
Mariana, Marilyn said she'd like to ask you something.
Is it personal?
Hello, Ron. I don't know. She didn't give me any details.
Okay.
I didn't ask.
What's the latest?
What's the latest?
Anything doing?
Life is just fine for me.
Are you at the school or are you independent at the school?
I work for the university, but not in a teaching role anymore.
I know that. I understand that.
No, I work for the U.
So it's all year round rather than just in
all year round.
You don't get summers off like my son.
Nah. That's faculty privilege, and I'm not faculty, so yeah.
Ridiculous.
I get I get a few days here and there, but,
He
you know.
duplicates his income just by teaching in the summer.
Yeah, the good people.
Let's call these folks to order. Whoops. Please take your seats.
I don't know if they can hear that. I can't
I
hear that.
don't know. I thought it's on.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
It says it's on.
Yeah. I don't know about the volume.
I don't know how to change it. Shabbat Shalom.
Yes, there.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe when everybody sits down and gets quiet. Hey, folks.
Yeah, I don't know anything about volume.
Please sit so we can get started.
What?
Can you hear it?
I think
I
I need
don't know
her.
how to make it
I need
louder.
him. Okay. Yeah. I'll feel better. And
Okay, put it where it goes.
Is it on?
I
Yeah,
I don't know if that makes it harder.
no, it
On my
makes it
pocket.
easier. It does. That's why I'm here tonight. Because the people
Okay.
that I know. and
Can you hear
love
me now,
are
Mark?
here. You know,
So much better. Okay, people.
we just don't
Yeah, I didn't know how
problems
to
with
change
each
it.
other, so
I mean, I knew about your daughter, so
yes, yeah. It's
it
just
goes from there.
Yeah, they haven't even told me when the mass is going to be.
Extra.
I had to read it.
Let me
online.
get the,
Did you convert to the thing?
Oh, 45 years ago.
Is it extra?
No, no, nothing, no. Even though they're very strict Catholics and everything, but no, nothing to do with it. Not that they've accepted it or
Regina's
anything.
gonna make us
they don't pay
more
attention to
audible.
It just didn't happen. It's more like it is.
Regina is fixing it to make it more audible.
Yeah, they don't talk about feelings. My family doesn't talk about anything like that.
Okay, Regina is fixing the microphones.
A woman who worked for me as a volunteer, and she had a same-sex partner. And she had just come to work for me. I didn't know her well.
Have you got it?
One day, I sat down in my office right at the beginning.
Can you hear it? Yes? Can you hear me? Okay. Please take your seats. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to start with Hine Matov, and we're going to do the call and response version of Hine Matov. So you'll hear me start, you repeat it. And Laura says she doesn't know it. So, so she will follow me too, but I think many of you do. So here we go. Hine
Hine
Matov
Matov
Uma
Uma
Naim
Naim
Shevet
Shevet
Achim
Akim
Gam Yachad
Akkad
Hine Matov
Hine Matov
Uma Naim
Uma Naim
Shevet Achim
Shevet Akim
Gam Yachad
Gam Yakad
Hine Matov
Hine Matov
Uma Naim
Uma Naim
Shevet Achim
Shevet Akim
Gam Yachad.
Gam Yakad
Now we do it fast. Hine
Hine
Matov
Matov
Uma
Uma
Naim
Naim
Shevet
Shevet
Achim
Akim
Gam Yachad.
Yakad
Hine Matov
Hine Matov
Uma Naim
Uma Naim
Shevet Achim
Shevet Akim
Gam Yachad.
Gam Yakad
Hine Matov
Hine Matov
Uma Naim
Uma Naim
Shevet Achim
Shevet Akim
Gam Yachad.
Gam Yakad
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Deb Child,
I'm Laura Wallace, and we're so glad you're here. And I would like to particularly say thank you to all of you who've come up to me and shared with me your shared sadness over my mom's passing 2 days ago. And I can't imagine being anywhere tonight other than to be with all of you. You're my family. I love you. We belong here, and this is our home. And I really, truly feel that way. And my mom would understand. And she is in such a better place than she was. So thank you so much for all of your wishes and all of your caring and all of your love. And let's have a great Shabbat.
So I want to apologize for the fact that my singing is not going to be great tonight. I'm still recovering from the bout of pneumonia that I had. But I am not contagious, and I am relatively well. So we're going to start services, as we often do traditionally, with Lecha Dodi, which you will find on page 138 if my brain is together.
Yep.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
And we will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And as we come to verse 9, please rise and face the door to welcome the Sabbath bride. So you started.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kalal Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kalal Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmi'anu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem u'tiferet vehi tila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Likrat Shabbat Lekuven Elcha. Ki Mekor HaBraka. Merosh Mikerem Nesuka. Sof Maaseh B'Machshavat Akila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Hitoreri, Hireri, Kiva Orek Umi Ori, Uri, Uri, Shir Daberi, Kivod Adonai, Alayik Nigla. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala. Gam v'simcha uv'itzola. Toke mune am segula. Boi kala, boi kala. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Penei Shabbat Nekabela.
Well, you guys, you got two altos up here.
No, I'm sorry.
We may sing a little low, but we'll try to get it back up. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to now sing a psalm, Psalm 92, which honors this day, Shabbat. It is a song for Shabbat, and I think Laura was going to read us a translation of the first couple of verses here.
The words are so beautiful, and so often with the pieces that we sing in Hebrew, we're not understanding, lots of us that don't know Hebrew so well, we're not understanding what they really mean. So underneath you can follow with me or just listen to the first few lines of the psalm. It reads, a psalm, a song for Shabbat. It is good to praise Adonai, to sing hymns to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your steadfast love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night, with a 10-stringed harp, with voice and lyre together. Good thoughts.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get a little higher.
Okay.
Mismorshi, maybe that's too high. Shabbat tov lehodot
L'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, lehagir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, lehagid baboker kasecha, ve'emunatecha balelot, alei asor v'alei navel, alei higayon bechinor, mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon.
Deb, thank you. Okay. We will light the candles, so please turn to page 120, 121. And Susan Harris is going to come up and light candles for us tonight. Oh, thank you.
Really? No idea.
Susan had the task of getting all of us to do Shabbat services this summer, and she's done a great job, so we're really grateful for her
Read that.
participation and help in this.
I'm going to read from the bottom of 121, the note by Martin Buber. Help me perfect my ways of loving and caring. Inspire me to make myself whole so that I may honor your name and create a world of justice and peace. Thank you.
Now light the candles.
Got a major flame over here.
There we go. I think you got it.
No, they're really far away.
You do, because we need to have people on streaming hear us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. And together, blessed are you, Adonai our God,
Sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
I asked Susan to use the mic so that the folks who are streaming could hear us. And I apologize for not having greeted those of you who are streaming tonight. And so, welcome and Shabbat to you, Shabbat Shalom to you as well. So, where are we? Oh, Chatzi Kaddish. Please turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish. What's your mom's name? Becky. Betsy.
Do you want me to start? What's wrong?
No. I wanted to greet Shoshana's mother, who I know is watching. Patty. Okay. Hi, Patty. Go ahead, Laura.
Yitkadal v'yitkada shemei rabba ve'alma defra kirute v'amlik malkute v'kaye kon of yom echon uv'kaye kol beit Yisrael Bagala Uvisman Kariv Veimeru Amen Yehi Shemei Rabba Mevorach Le'alam Ulal Me'omaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'Shabak V'Par V'Roman V'Naseh V'Tadar V'Taleh V'Talal Shemei Kedusha Berihu Leila Min Kol Birkata V'Shirata Tushbekata V'Nekemata Damiran Be'alma V'Imeru Amen.
Please rise if you're able for the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Laura, you were going to do everlasting love. 150.
Okay. I'm sorry. Please join together with me on the everlasting love. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life.
And doing them lengthens our days.
Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Please rise if you're able for the Shema, page 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam.
Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anoki mitzavecha hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'vetecha uvlectecha v'derech uvshachbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beinenecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru va'asitem el kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim leolehem ani Adonai Elohehem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohehem. Okay, now we're going to do, we have to do Micha Mocha, but we wanted a prayer before it. Which one did you want to do? Okay. On page 157, on the bottom. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. On page 158, Micha Mocha, I got Regina to sing it to me. No, bim bum. Bim. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, micha mocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha ruvanecha, bokei hayom lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed. Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed. That wasn't the one we were going to do. No, we're going to do. Bim bim bum, but that's okay. That's happy. All right. So, Hashkivenu. Oh, we were gonna, rather than sing the Hashkivenu, we want to do Hapares. This is a prayer to provide shelter of peace, and I really like it, and I think most of us do.
It's the bottom 2 lines underneath the English reading, underneath the Hebrew on page 161. I think you'll know it.
Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Israel. May it be so. All right, so on the next page, on 162, we have Vishamru. And we would like to do the Dan Nichols version of Vishamru tonight. So if those of you don't know it, hang in there. Regina will help us. No, I can't.
I don't think I know it really.
Okay,
Regina, would you start for us?
Nichols. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael. Now you guys are not singing it. Listen to her. Asot et ha'shabbat dorotam brit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha'shabbat. La'asot et ha'shabbat dorotam brit olam. Beni uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. Ki sheshet yamin asa Adonai, asa Adonai. Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael olam. We'll stop there. Now, I want you to know I rehearsed this like 6 times today.
Or more.
With Regina, who right, yeah. Thanks for helping me.
With everybody's help.
Yeah. So, where are we now? In a world of violence.
Page
No,
164.
Oh, okay.
Adonai, Sifatai Tivtak, Ufia Gita Hilateka. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah.
El Hagadol, Hagibor, Vahanora,
El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekone Hakol, Vezoker Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mekayeh hatol atah le'oshia. Morid hatal, Mekakel chayim bechesed. Mekayeh mekol berakamim rabim, somet noflim ferofei kolim, umatir asurim, umekayeh memunato, lishenei afar, michamocha be'agevurot, Umido melach, melech meimit umekaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lekayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mekaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukadoshim b'kol yom melachol u'hasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
We oughtn't pray for what we've never known and humanity has never known. Unbroken peace, unmixed blessing. No, better to pray for pity, for indignation, discontent, the will to see and touch, the power to do good and make new. Please turn to, where is it? 180. We're going to sing You.
Excuse me.
That's you.
Ratson imrefi vegion libi lefanecha Adonai suri vegoali Yiyu leratson imrefi
As you know, in our summer lay services, we do not do a Torah reading, but I do have a few words about this week's Torah portion, which is Maseh. How do you say it? Maseh? Okay, Maseh. It's the final parsha in Numbers, and at this point, we come together with the rest of the Jewish diaspora and read the same parsha. This one has basically 4 sections. It begins with describing the 30 movements of the Israelites from Egypt to Mount Hor. Aaron will then ascend Mount Hor, and he dies there. As these movements are spelled out, I kept thinking about a couple of things. It's not clear how far one place is to the next. I know you can look on a map and you can kind of figure it out, but I was trying to think about how long will it take to move 600,000 plus people from one spot to the next. It's just not in there. There's one reference to moving to one portion and then 3 days later moving to somewhere else. But it's not there, and I kept thinking about my experience living in New Mexico in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where if you go from one town to the next, it's usually around 20 miles, which is the distance that a person can go in one day on a horse or with a horse and a carriage. I think it must have taken a lot longer than 1 day. The next portion tells us about the boundaries for Canaan. The west boundary is defined as the Great Sea, the Mediterranean. To the north, approximately Mount Hor. The east includes a segment. I'm doing this in the wrong direction for you guys. This is east for you, right? Okay. It includes a section that comes around from Mount Hor and then goes from Lebo Hamath to Ain. And at Ain, the Jordan River marks the eastern edge, and it goes down, the boundary goes down to the wilderness of Zin. 9.5 tribes will settle in Canaan, and 2.5 tribes will settle on the east of Jordan. I believe it's this part. And the lands are allotted to each tribe, and the allotment is decided based on the population of the tribe. In the third part, we learn about the establishment of 6 refuge cities, about which I will talk more shortly. And it ends finally with a brief section refining the inheritance rules of women who have no male siblings, deriving from the pleadings of Zelophehad's daughters, Mala, Noah, Hoglash, Milcah, and Tirzah. Can't say their father's name very well, but I think we need to remember his daughters' names, which are more important to me. The refinement extends the daughter's inheritance ruling to any woman in the same circumstances, that is, she doesn't have a male sibling. And it requires that these women marry only within their clan in order to keep the land within the clan. In this parsha, the Israelites are commanded to set up towns for the Levites, and in 6 of those towns, they must establish cities of refuge. These sanctuary cities are places where men who kill someone can live protected from revenge from blood relatives of the killing victim. It is applied to men. Rules for women who kill people are very different and not included here. The person may live there until his trial or for the rest of his life if the killing is unintended. He will live free and in order to have protection from the victim's family as long as he stays within the town and may return to his home when the high priest dies. Travel to sanctuary cities must be via straight and level roads without impediments. If the distance to the city is too far to be reached in a day, sanctuary stops must be available on the route. People seeking refuge must live freely and safely in the cities. If at a trial the killing is found to be intentional, the death that death is labeled murder, and the murderer is subject to death if there are at least 2 witnesses against him. He may not stay in the refuge city. Sorry about that. Commentators on this parsha take 2 positions regarding the purpose of the refuge cities. One view is that the cities are a form of asylum, that the city is protecting the person who caused the death because he is not guilty and there is no need to punish him. The opposite view is that the man who caused the death is guilty and he must stay in the city as a punishment. He is guilty because in killing a person, he is reducing God's presence since each person is created in God's image. Another explanation is that each life is sacred to the Torah and killing someone breaks the bond between Israel and Torah. Today we respond somewhat differently to homicide. In the event of unintentional death, the murderer may be found guilty of manslaughter and, depending on the circumstances, may be sent to prison or not be punished at all. The guilty person who kills with intention will be imprisoned for varying lengths of time, depending on the circumstances of death. We do not put people in prison to protect them from survivors of the dead person, but as a punishment. We sometimes kill the murderer, the ultimate punishment. Prison is not a refuge, not an asylum, and not a sanctuary. Today in our country, people who are seeking asylum to protect them from harm or death in their home country are being punished by being put into detention. The detention facilities are not in line with biblical instructions. People seeking asylum are not provided with conditions that support them to live freely and safely. They are being punished for asking for sanctuary. I'm encouraged that our rabbi has raised awareness of this situation among us. I hope that we can continue to support efforts to right this ugly situation created by terrible government policies. The changes we seek are righteous and will contribute to Tikkun Olam. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Okay. Misha Berach, Laura,
Yep.
you're in charge here.
Yeah. Misha Barak is found on page 371. Reading the list for this week, this Shabbat, we're thinking of Joanna Mabry, Debbie Pisarek, Joanne Blumberg, Marilyn Jeffs, Valentina Wolfson, Hillary Handwerker, David Bloom, Judy Eisenberg, Milton Schild, Jake Waxman, Bridget Ford, Roxanne Pawandra, Joel Berger, Margaret Leslie, Karen Simon, Andrew Pebbers, Steve Gill, Stacy Young, Amy Pebbers, Sydney Usum, Barry Hopkins, Julie Lambert, Ann Wasiak, Stephen Russman, Bill Wilkes, Allison Conroy, Debbie Weiner, Rick Spear, Buddy Tepper, Carrie Thorpe, Steve Conway, Michael Baranowski, Ann Mark, Liz Romolino, and Rachel Charson-Tunk. As we think of them, and if there's anybody else that you would like to be in our thoughts before we sing our prayer for healing, please say their name as my eyes meet yours.
Sherilyn Ford.
Mishe Berak Avotenu Mekor Habraka Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berak Imotenu Mekor Habraka Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Please turn to page 586 for the Elenu loop, and rise if you're able, which I'm barely able to do. After we read the bottom, or sing the bottom part of 586, please turn to 591, and we'll do that next portion.
A little louder. Please turn to 591. I don't
591? Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot adama, shelo sam kelkenu kahem, Vegur aleinu kechol hamonam, vanaknu korim, umishakavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'chaya Adonai l'melech kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
Please be seated. Which one did we decide?
92.
Oh, okay. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you with something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. This isn't the whole list. It's got to be down here. Here we go. Our Shloshim list this week is for Laura Wallace. You can't hear? Oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. I am so sorry. Shloshim list: Betsy Wallace, Jonathan Bulkley, Bernie Caron, Seymour Friedman, Marcel Bonowit, Claire McCune, Conrad Shapiro. Our yard sites this week are for Francis Adler, Edwin Atzenhofer, Gerald Avron, Jenny Axelrod, Isidore Birnbaum, John Brenner, Dean Caron, Marshall Goldman, Henry Harris, Anna Herzog, Theodore Hurwitz, David Karnofsky, Daniel Kaufman, Henry Landau, Alex Levine, Ann Milstein, Louis Milstein, David Mizrahi, Alvin Novetsky, Dora Perlman-Lon, Carol Roberts, Bernice Sherwint, Stephen Derek Solomon, Jim Steiner, Mark Stern, Thomas Vanek, Bernice Warshaw, Tilly White, Miriam Kotzen. If there are other names you would like to share, please do so as my eyes see yours. I better stand up. I was just standing up so I could see people and they could see me, but that's okay. You may rise if you would. So on page 598, we will say the Mortar's Cottage. Please rise if you're able. More water. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei rabba, be'alma divrah kirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'kayachon v'yomechon, uv'chaye dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam u'mei almaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shemama shemaya, ve'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. O say shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. The alto sang again. Please be seated. This concludes our service. We want to look and see if there are any unique and new announcements. The High Holy Day prayer books are now available on sale. And the women of TBE asked us to save the date for their opening event in September 8th. There are still urgent needs for the refugee resettlement program. And, this is passed. And I welcome any of you who have announcements to do that now. Do any of you? Go, Trina.
The women of TBE on August 15th, that's a Thursday, will have a possible event in Detroit, and this is a production that Carol Buzz.
We don't know who's doing it. We don't know who's doing the.
I do.
So it's a free show, outdoors. We plan on either going out for like dinner before or eating right at the park. No food brought in, but if anybody wants to join Annette Fish right there is taking names of people who are interested. So it should be a lot of fun and under the stairs.
Betsy. Before we do our opening song, or our closing song, I'm gonna open again. Excuse me. We want to thank the Milsteins for tonight's Onig. So we will do our closing song and do Kiddush and Motzi in the space. We don't have a name for that space. The space. Reception area. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
I like calling it the space, but so what?
What are we saying?
We're going to sing Lech Lecha.
Oh, Lech Lecha. Yes, my favorite, very favorite song, 645. Please join me and us with Lecky Lach. Lecky Lach, to the land that I will show you. Lech Lecha, to a place you do not know. Lecky Lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, Lecky Lach. Lecky Lach, and I shall make your name great. Lech Lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lecky Lach, to the place that I will show you. Lesimkat Chaim, Lesimkat Chaim, Lesimkat Chaim, Lecky Lach, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, Lecky Lach.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Please join us in the lobby for
The
Kiddush and
whatever.
Motzi. Shabbat Shalom. I thought we were going to move that in here, but I didn't. I didn't do it.
It was set up in the other room.
No. Okay.
Okay, this stays here.
Do you have the outside list?
Yeah,
Just so I can
they
keep
go
it for
right
my
there.
family?
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, they might need it tomorrow morning.
There's another one in there.
Okay.
There's another pile of stuff
I
for
guess
tomorrow
we
morning.
can turn this off.
I'll be here tomorrow morning anyway. I'll probably still have it with me. Okay.
I'm sorry, I misread it.